Hi, I'm Dan Siegel, and I'm a neuropsychiatrist, and I'm happy to talk to you about something called the Healthy Mind Platter. David Rock and I created the platter in response to the USDA's change from a food pyramid to a food plate. So we thought, wouldn't it be nice if people had an idea of what a daily intake would be for their minds? How do you keep your mind healthy? So what I'm going to do is share with you what the Healthy Mind Platter has, these 7 activities that can help keep your relationships healthy and actually integrate your brain. First is sleep time. It's extremely important to get enough sleep. Sleep is actually when your brain is consolidating learning. It's literally integrating what you've experienced during the day with what you've experienced in the past and how you even anticipate the future. So it's connecting this past, present, future integrative experience together and consolidating your learning. That's sleep time. A lot of us don't get enough sleep, and getting enough sleep in childhood, adolescence, and even adulthood is extremely important for our minds as well as the way we metabolize sugar and even our immune system. So sleep time is healthy all around. Next, we have something that's called physical time. Now, aerobically, if it's possible, it's good to move your body around. And not only is that good for your cardiovascular system and your sense of well-being, but even in the brain continues to grow connections throughout the lifespan. And when you've been involved with physical time on a regular basis, it actually helps the brain grow. And that's physical time. Now, third, we have what's called downtime. Downtime is where you allow yourself just to relax, to chill out, to do nothing in particular, no assignments, just let your brain recharge. Very important for all of us to take downtime in our lives. Fourth is a time called focus time. And focus time is where you have the close paying of attention to some project where you're not multitasking and being distracted by all sorts of things, but actually focusing attention on one thing at a time, often with a feeling of mastery because you're able to then accomplish something. Now, focus time, what it does is it gets the brain to secrete 2 chemicals, globally for one of them, locally for another. But what both those chemicals do is they allow the neurons which are firing to strengthen their connections to one another. This is the way the close paying of attention helps your brain stay healthy and your mind sharp and clear. That's focus time. So fifth, we have what's called playtime. And this can be thought of as being playful, of letting novelty fill your experience, letting you be spontaneous, often with a sense of humor and delight. You know, children do this naturally, adolescents less so, and adulthood we get very serious. So it's important to have playtime in our lives. Why? Because when you allow the brain to make these new combinations, when you create a sense of safety and a willing to expand what you're used to doing, to expand beyond the familiar, this is how playfulness actually keeps the brain young and keeps the connections in the brain growing. That's playtime. Number 6 is something called time in. Now, time in is a phrase that just means time to reflect inwardly. So there's a practice called the wheel of awareness practice, we can do this. Mindfulness practices, you can do this. Any time where you're focusing on your inner sensations, images, feelings, and thoughts, anything from the interior world, what research shows is that time in practices literally grow the integrative fibers of the brain. These are ones that connect widely separate areas to each other. And when you do that, you actually have more coordination and balance in your nervous system, so you can focus your attention better, you actually have more emotional balance, and you even have the capacity to be more understanding of others. Time in integrates the brain and is a very important part of your daily life. Finally, our 7th activity is called connecting time. Now, connecting time is where we connect to other people, hopefully in person, and to the planet, to nature. I try to remember connecting time with the phrase 3G, 2P. The 2P is 2 people and the planet. 3G is we bring this sense of connection with a feeling of generosity, of kindness, of open-heartedness. And we do this with gratitude for being alive, for our connections to other people on the planet. And we do this also with a sense of giving back, because all of the research shows that when we give back to others and give back to the planet, not only are others on the planet helped by that, but even our own health, our own sense of happiness, our own sense of meaning is enhanced when we give back. So giving back with gratitude, with generosity to people on the planet is what connecting time is all about. If you participate on a regular basis, hopefully on a daily basis, with these 7 mental activities, you'll find that your sense of well-being, your sense of meaning in life, your sense of happiness, your sense of fulfillment and connection to other people and to our planet will be greatly enhanced. So enjoy your Healthy Mind Platter, and I wish you all the best in your daily experience of well-being.